I have a lot of concerns about the Greek-Turkey tensions, and it's something I think all of us should be giving more attention to. When I visited Greece last year and had the pleasure of being with the ambassador for some time, there was really calm between Greece and Turkey, between Athens and Ankara. The Prime Minister of Greece and the President of Turkey met last year twice to try to reduce those tensions, but I am concerned that with regard to sovereignty challenges, maritime borders, those tensions exist and could be real points that get inflamed. Tell me about your concern, and I've heard from a lot of my constituents in the Greek diaspora as well as from my travels, it is critical, I believe, that the U.S. doesn't tolerate any threats to the sovereignty of our European allies, especially Greece.
Senator, again, thank you for the question. Yes, this is a very important issue, and I know there is a lot of concern from Greece, from Israel, from Cyprus, etc., regarding any increasing of weaponization in Turkey with the F-35s. Again, I'm speaking as a private citizen. I do not direct or maintain policy, but I know this is an area of concern to the administration as well. I know that President Trump is the best negotiator and diplomat to be able to engage with different countries to find meaningful ways to work together. I would like to make sure that we are protecting and honoring our strategic, consistent, stable and reliable allies with Greece. They have answered the call every time. They have exceeded our expectations. They have readily committed to the 3%, consistent in that regard, and Greece remains strong and proud as the 5th largest spender for military.
As far as Turkey's concerned, I'm the one that put the hold on the F-35s. The F-35s they bought and paid for are still sitting in the United States because I've got a hold on them. And I'm going to continue to have that hold for a lot of different reasons. But the relationship between Greece and Turkey doesn't get nearly the play in the media here that actually exists. I wind up dealing with it all the time because I'm chairman of the committee. One of the things I'm particularly interested in is the argument they're having and the fight they've been having for a long time over a territorial dispute. I don't know how familiar you are with that, but I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. And the other thing I'd like to hear your thoughts on, and I would recommend to you, is your predecessor, Джордж Tsоунис, who's here. He and our ambassador to Turkey had a very, very close relationship. And I talked to them frequently, and they were really good at sorting out the issues between the two of them. So I would urge that you make that same kind of connection with our ambassador to Turkey. But your thoughts on that relationship and some of the things we might be able to do. The Greeks have been legitimately calling out for our help for a long time on a lot of these. And they're very difficult issues, obviously, between two allies. But your thoughts, please.
Thank you, Chairman, for that thoughtful question. It's one thing I think that's going to be a main and primary focus, in addition to some other issues, if I am confirmed to be ambassador to Greece. I do enjoy a very close relationship with Ambassador Barrick in Turkey. I know him for a very long time, and I have a very close relationship with Ambassador Τζορτζ Τσούνης. So I think this will be pivotal to making sure that we are ready and able to exceed expectations on day one. I look forward to working with Ambassador Barrick on this tough issue, in addition to following the direction of the President of the United States. Sir, as you mentioned earlier, Turkey is precluded by U.S. law that you put forward from actually acquiring the F-35s. There are choices that people and countries make in life, and Turkey has chosen to work with the Russians with the S-400s. I think it is imperative that we focus and point out the juxtaposition of a strong, steady ally who has answered the call and exceeded the expectations like Greece, and someone who, yes, is in NATO, but also needs to follow suit and be that same kind of strong and strategic ally. We don't have that at this point in time, and again, I'm speaking on behalf of myself as a private citizen. I look forward to getting more information, to getting deeper into the issues, following the direction of the President of the United States, and also working with my esteemed Ambassador Tom Barrick to resolve some of these issues. But again, the big focus has to be What are we going to do in that area? It is so imperative for national security and for the United States of America, and that we also protect those strong allies that we have in Cyprus, in Israel, and in Greece. And I will make sure that it is my mission objective and focus to do just that if confirmed.